So today we have a kind of a quick project for in between when you don't really know what to do, or you might have some leftover resin. So what I do here is I'm putting white pigment paste and mica powder together in the resin, just a little bit, maybe a third ounce. And I do that with several colors. I have here 4 cups, but in the end, I only had enough resin for 3 pieces. So, yeah. I have a green color, a blue color, and a red color. And when you mix some colors into white pigment paste, it will make it like a little light color there. Pigment paste always gonna result in a solid color, so you won't see through the resin after that. And the second thing that I do here is I put liquid colorant, which is going to be transparent when you pour it, and when the resin hardens, it stays see-through. I have about like a third ounce of the one with the pigment paste in there, and I will have 2 or 3 times as much resin mixture with color with the see-through colorant. So this is about how much I'm mixing. So I got my mold here, and I'm using the green color first, and I take the colorant, the resin with the pigment paste inside, and I'm pouring a thin rim around those edges. If you put too much of the resin with the pigment paste in, it will run into the middle, and then you won't have a see-through piece anymore. So just take a little bit of resin and pour it around the outer perimeter of the mold. And if everywhere where the pigment paste is hitting the bottom, it will stay with a solid color. Now I'm taking the resin from with the see-through colorant and pouring it just into the middle of the mold, and that is pushing the resin with the pigment paste right outside to the rim, and this is what we want. And I do that with all 3 of the coasters, and the 4th one, don't mind that, it's kind of, So don't mind the 4th one. This was just like the rest of the resin. I left it in there because I wanted you to see that the shape of the mold is making a huge difference to how the resin reacts inside that mold. If you would do the same thing in a round mold, which is just round, no edges and stuff like that, the piece would be looking a whole lot different. And yeah, just keep that in mind when choosing molds for stuff. So here they are, and as you can see on the blue one, there are some pure white spots on top. And that is the reason for that is because I didn't stir around the color enough to really immerse the color into the resin. So you can see that from the front too. I'll show you. So, and this is what they look like from the front. Sorry. And as you can see here, those white lines, this is where I didn't mix up the resin or the pigment paste in there. So if you want to avoid that, mix, mix, mix. And here you can see where the green solid rim is. This is where the pigment paste first touched the mold, and this is where it always will be staying like a solid color. If you like my pieces, I would appreciate a thumbs up, sharing my video, or a subscription, or maybe all together. I'd like that very much, and it's appreciated. And if you have any questions to this technique, please leave a comment below, and I will get to it as soon as possible. So until next time, bye bye.